Vice President JD Vance was a bit combative during a press conference today where he was asked about the fatal ICE shooting that just took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So here he is talking about how the press is at fault for their coverage of the shooting. Let's take a look.
When I was actually walking out here, somebody sent me a photo of a CNN headline about what happened in Minneapolis. And this is the headline, I'm just gonna read it. Outrage after ICE officer kills US citizen in Minneapolis. Well, that's one way to put it, and that is the way that many people in the corporate media have put this attack over the last 24 hours. And I say attack very, very intentionally, because this was an attack on federal law enforcement. This was an attack on law and order. This was an attack on the American people. The way that the media, by and large, has reported this story has been an absolute disgrace, and it puts our law enforcement officers at risk every single day.
No, you're the disgrace. For all the criticism that we've had for CNN and the way that they write headlines, that headline was accurate. That's literally what happened. You know what wasn't accurate? The federal government's claims that the 37-year-old Christian woman with children is a domestic terrorist. Could that maybe encourage individuals who are fearful of domestic terrorism to engage in violence? I don't know. Maybe JD Vance should ask himself that. Disgusting. Anyway, the fact that he is focusing on CNN after a federal agent, we've got militarized feds roaming the streets in cities across the country. Okay, and this isn't the first instance of violence that's been carried out. Okay, we've gone over other instances, including one in which a woman was shot 5 to 7 times. ICE claimed that she rammed them with her car. Video evidence proved otherwise. They ended up dropping charges against her, by the way. And she was able to provide evidence through her lawyer showing the ICE agent celebrating, the ICE agent who shot her celebrating that he had opened fire on her. I mean, it's just, are we okay with this? Are we okay with state-sponsored violence against American citizens or against anyone who's in the country, really? And then after that state-sponsored violence happens, the victim gets smeared by the federal government, by our so-called public servants, whose salaries are paid for through US taxpayers, whose healthcare benefits are provided through American taxpayers. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so you remember when there was that hilarious and ironic sign back during the Obamacare debate when conservatives put up the sign, "Get your government hands off my Social Security and Medicare." Those are government-run programs, right? I'm waiting for a sign at one of these pro-ICE events where they're like, "Tread on me, please tread on me." Like these for maybe getting nicked a tiny bit because he didn't move out of the way. You think a jackbooted government officer should shoot an unarmed lady 3 times in the head? I mean, we might as well make the sign, "Tread on me." You just saw Vance there saying she was targeting all of law enforcement.
Right.
Really? That lady, that 37-year-old mom, was about to murder all law enforcement in the country? Come on, man. Is there no bounds to your exaggeration? So look, I get it. There's a portion of MAGA, I don't know what the percentage is, 25, 30, 50, I don't know what the number is. But there's a percentage that thinks that in Ohio, immigrants eat cats and dogs, and they're just, right? So those guys, you're never gonna convince them of anything. They're not gonna listen to you. Their mind is completely shut. But there's a giant chunk of Trump voters that don't believe that. For those guys, come on. Did she, domestic terrorist? She was trying to harm all of law enforcement. Are there no bounds of reason? So, but as you're gonna see here, there is right-wing voices going in a couple of surprising directions. Some terrible and some decent. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.